just arrived at the crew house. I'm pretty sure it's the crew house because of what's on the wall. There's a massive propeller on the wall. So yeah, this is definitely the crew house. So this is our lounge. It's pretty comfortable. Brand new leather couches we have here. Nice TV. It even comes with a base manager that does our paperwork for us. No, I'm only joking. He's hard at work looking after our interests. A big part of being on contract is some of the off time that you get, and well, we're lucky enough to have a TV here with DSTV, so a lot of guys spend their off days just watching TV, although I kind of prefer to spend my time outside. Also got an air conditioner, although it's really only big enough to cool the seat that I'm in. And when we get a bit bored, we've got some darts, so that's always a good bit of fun to have with a beer or two. It actually fell off the wall a few nights ago, so it's only just been put back up now. One of the other more important rooms in the house is the kitchen. Especially with a lot of guys being around, it's quite important to keep everybody fed and happy. There's a microwave and a gas stove, and here's our fridge. Beautiful big fridge that doesn't work, and sort of a wash station. All in all, it's quite a comfortable house most of the time. We've also got a personal fridge where we like keeping our personal items. I don't know what's in here actually. Oh. There's a couple of things in there, but yeah, it's pretty much all of the common area. Let's go have a look at the rooms. One thing you need when you're on tour is a comfortable bedroom, like this one, a place to call your own at the end of the day. And well, this is my bedroom. It's pretty comfortable. I've got a double bed, I've got a cupboard, small desk, I've even got a chair to sit on. Let's go and have a look at my bathroom. This is my bathroom. It's pretty small, but at least it's clean. It does the job. There is one small problem with this bathroom, and that's not really due to the fact that it's very small, but it's the general area that we stay in. And it's one of the reasons I had to make this little wooden structure to hang my shower head. The reason for that is because our water pressure is pretty low. Well, actually at the moment we don't have any water. Sometimes between flights and on our off days, we've got a bit of free time. So what better way to use that free time than to do a bit of exercise? It's always good to stay healthy, and well, that's just one of the things that some of us do here. Not everybody. Some of the guys prefer to sit around the pool drinking beer, but that's not really my style. So I thought, well, let's go to a gym, and yeah, it didn't really work. The closest gym was near the airport, about 20-minute drive on a bad road. So what I decided to do was basically build my own gym at the house. We've got a spot to do some bench pressing. What is a gym without a place to do some bicep curls? In the corner of the gym, we can do pull-ups. I think my favorite piece of equipment in this gym is this arm machine. It gives you quite a good workout. No, really, it does. And last but not least, who can forget the good old push-up? It's always been a good exercise to do. That was a tour of the gym. It's not bad, it does the job. And generally after a hard gym session, you want to rinse off. And what better way to do that is in a pool. Which brings me to one of the other luxuries we have here, is we've got a pool. It's not huge, but it gets the job done. It keeps us cool in such a hot country. It's also nice to get into once we get back from work after a hot day in a wonderful car that doesn't have aircon, where it's 30 degrees outside. It's just one of the contract life things.
When love comes in, oh la la la, love comes in,
Shit, it didn't really work out too well. This is another one of the things that we like doing in Gabon. It's not drinking Coke, but hanging out in the pool. Because it's so hot here, we tend to hang out in the pool quite a lot. It's really nice to sorry, I think I swallowed some water. After a hot day's work, it's quite nice to jump into a nice cool pool to cool off. It's hard flying here. It's 30 degrees all the time, and the humidity is pretty high, so we have a lot of evenings where we just all sit in the pool, have our weekly meetings. Actually no, we don't have meetings in the pool. We have them in the house, in the lounge, drinking water, going through things methodically and professionally. Yes, that's what we do. But don't worry about that. All I wanted to do is show you the pool. Interesting point is the entire pool was filled up with rainwater from one gutter. It rains quite a lot here. The heat keeps the pool at a sort of constant warm temperature, not freezing, but warm, nice and comfortable. So yeah, that's pretty much life in Gabon at the moment. A contract pilot's life. I suppose there's not too much to moan about, although maybe we could work a bit less. One of those things. Stop laughing. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Thanks, Mickey, for always keeping our pool clean. Yvette keeps it clean too.
Oh, thanks, Grant.
Sitting outside the crew house next to our pool is quite a nice experience, and thankfully we've got a gazebo which helps keep the sun off your head. Staying in the shade definitely goes a long way to keeping you cool in this place. You know, when we're not in our rooms that have aircon, this gazebo definitely helps. It would actually be pretty awesome if we could put this gazebo in the pool. That would be quite lekker. This is Dave. He's one of our cabin crew, one of the awesome cabin crew. You might have seen him in the Comores videos. The house that we live in is in a compound with, I don't know, probably about 7 or 8 other houses. They're big. They've all got letters. There's F and H. At the entrance to the compound, there's a little shop. That's actually one of the nice things about there being so many people around us, that the shop is within walking distance, so not even 100 meters. And it's got everything. It's got all your tin food, it's got cool drinks. It doesn't have beer, so that is one downside, but it pretty much has everything else. I've been trying to teach the shopkeeper to say, "How's it, brew?" How's it, brew?
Yeah, how's the brew?
So
What is
this
it?
is this. I'm just making a little video so that I can remember, you know, when I go home. This is our little shop that's at the entrance to the compound. It's, like I said, it's basically got everything that you need. We are also lucky enough that our shopkeeper, he speaks English, and he speaks English well, so we can get around and you know, we ask him whatever we need to know. Outside the shop, if we need some hardware, there's a hardware shop down there. So if we need plugs or screws, light bulbs, you know, it's also covered. Cheers, man.
Yeah, cheers.
Hey.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, you too. The next stop is to go and buy charcoal. We've decided to have a braai tonight. Actually, on the ferry flight, it was about a week ago, we organised about 2,000 rands worth of meat, some steak, boerewors, to be brought up, and this is the first night that we're going to have it. But we need some, like I say, charcoal. We've run out at the house, and I think the little shop, yeah, here we go. It's the first time I've been to this shop. This This lady sells charcoal. It's 500 sifa per bag. Yeah, she is. Hello. Very friendly lady. I've come to buy some charcoal, yeah? Oh, hello. Hello. That's 2 packets of charcoal for, well, they're 500 each, so 1,000 for 2, 1,000 sifa, which works out to be about 25 rand. That's not badly priced. So yeah, we're probably going to have a good braai tonight. One thing about living and working in the African countries is that you've kind of got to make do with what's around you. At home, everything is pretty convenient. The shop's just down the road. They have everything, and the roads are very good. You know, people all speak the same language as what you do. Whereas over here, my French isn't very good, unfortunately. But it's something that you have to get used to, and you got to find ways and means of doing various things or getting what you need done. So yeah, we seem to get around pretty well. Some of the guys here at the base, they can speak a little bit of French, which helps, but mostly it's hand signals and gestures and that type of thing to get what you need.
When love comes in, ooh, la, la, la.
This is our engineer's car, little Suzuki Jimny.
Love comes in, ooh, la, la, la.
Ah, I can see Rihan's got our S&T money. Thanks, Steve. It's always a good thing. That's all of our money for the week. It's going to be a good day. We're busy feeding the